You try to get into rhythm of sleep, and you hear Alcohol Ray kind of grumbling.
Can I, like, talk to her?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
What do you think of all this?
there's another demon here.
Yeah.
Here?
You know, oh, okay.
That was just me as a player.
Yes, here. Trying to make some moves for territory.
I take it you don't like that?
No. We all hate each other. I'd kill her and take her power if I could.
I've been told that I need to serve you. And what if I don't?
Pretty simple, then I'll just consume you and become you. Sooner than later.
Rude. I won't let that happen.
Good night. And she disappears.
Oh no, I have hiccups.
Okay.
Waking up?
Yes, you're waking up. So you were shunted back on top of the
we already started?
the island. No, I haven't. I mean, we'll start this. Ready?
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Kyle was
already.
having hiccups.
Wait, are we
earlier.
waking
still
up
have it.
around outside of the tiny hut, or do we wake up in the tiny hut and then walk?
You woke up on the beach, essentially. Is the last thing I
The
said.
hut disappears
Oh, that's
after
right, I forgot,
8
I
hours
forgot.
or whatever.
Should I
something
wait
like that.
then before we start?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I have the hiccups.
Oh, you still have one level of exhaustion.
That's the hiccups.
One level of hiccups.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So I said you. Okay.
That's sponsored.
Okay. This part of the lake on the island is dark, but not. And a little cold, but.
Are you okay? Can we start over? I missed that.
I don't know. I think that's a good. That's funny.
No, it's good. Leave it in.
Yeah.
Editing room, don't cut this. We're doing it live.
Okay. Give me a look around here. Things have shifted a little bit.
Would that
Give me
be
a look around.
Perception or investigation.
I
Okay.
wake up curled up at your feet.
You're already on
We
the
got
beach.
we got thrown out.
If you're
Yeah,
at home,
when the spell ends, you.
if you're
Yeah, but I was curled up
Oh
at your
yeah,
feet next
that's
to you.
Yes.
if you're at home,
And a
you can
blanket.
play a drinking game where you take a drink every time I hiccup.
Very
no.
Please drink responsibly.
That was a good time.
Is it perception or investigation?
Yeah, either one. Yeah.
What, at advantage, you said?
16.
16. Okay.
Did you say
Um,
at
Knowing
advantage?
any of us?
Yeah, anybody who wants to
advantage?
look around, unless you're ready, unless you're ready to go.
Advantage?
Did you say at advantage?
No, I'm going
Oh.
to
I
each other.
totally
I think
misheard.
you said at
Yeah.
advantage.
Okay, get advantage, sure.
I think I got a 27 anyway.
Okay,
so-
wow, really?
Yeah.
I think
You
Yeah,
notice that some
basically.
valuables have washed up ashore
I got
Ooh,
it.
on the far end of the
goodness.
far end of the
he didn't
island.
say at advantage. I was just playing.
Does everybody notice, or just people rolled above a certain amount?
You roll about a 14.
Okay, so we noticed.
Okay, yeah.
I noticed nothing.
Okay, let's see. What is perception?
Above a 14.
Or investigation.
Good start.
He saw some fatigue.
He has some irradiation.
He
So
too
no.
drinks every time he hiccups.
Woo!
you notice stuff is valuable stuff is washed up on the island.
I'm gonna head over there and
I'm distracted.
Okay. All right, you head over and you see there's like statues, just nothing in particular that's magical or anything like that.
Statues?
But yes, but statues worth money.
Oh, so I shouldn't put them in the hut. Okay.
Oh, you can if you want.
You should put them in the
Yeah.
hut.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
can never take them out.
Okay. So give me a,
Yeah.
So between both of you, roll a d10.
We both roll a d10?
Yes. To see how much you can scavenge.
5.
Okay. And
7.
7. So 12, and each object is worth 500 gold pieces.
Rich.
What? For rich? From
Yeah, 6,000 gold pieces worth of stuff.
Okay.
Wow.
And there's
Are
also,
you
as you're
writing those
looking around,
down,
as you're
wrote
looking
mine
around
down.
getting stuff,
All of them?
Mine.
Okay, I'll write mine down.
you notice like a sarcophagus has also run ashore.
What's that?
Look at this one thing that washed up on shore, guys.
Did you put the rest of it in your scrunchie?
Yes.
Okay.
And my beard.
Club funds.
What is it? Who?
Are there any
is
like
it?
markings on this?
Yes. So there are
Sarcophagus.
2 glowing spheres and like a staff of rock.
Sarcophagus!
Sorry, we can move past that a little quicker.
Yes.
There are.
Yes.
Do I recognize them?
Yeah, actually, wait, you speak every language.
Except for Braille, apparently. Fantasy Braille.
Yeah,
To
so
see Braille.
in Celestial, it looks like it's like the translation you could use would be something like a sacrilege prison, but colloquially would be like horny jail.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
bonk, went to horny jail. Could be fun.
What
Is it
this?
sealed?
Oh yeah, seal, yeah.
So
How is it
somebody in
sealed?
there?
Yes, somebody in here was naughty and was put in here because of it.
Naughty how?
Fascinating.
They like
What
steal
kind of?
something?
It's like a stone or
Maybe.
wood or.
Oh, it's made of, yeah, it's a stone slab. It's celestial, celestially infused.
So I feel
And
like
Would I have any idea what this is? Like, would I have any better read on this?
Yeah, so given, oh yeah, give me a history or religion. I had advantage actually from Celestia. History, religion, even nature.
You
Had advantage
Give you
even?
dice.
kidding me?
Get some fan roll
2
dice.
6s.
What's your total? Or Arcana, I guess.
Not any better. A 9.
9 total.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing I would say is this was probably a punishment for kind of a minor infraction that was frowned upon.
But we're not gonna open it.
you can
Somebody's
go and
eternal
open that
resting
right
place.
up.
I don't think it's like a resting place so much as like a little prison.
So I'm shoving
Oh,
the
they're
top
not dead
off.
then?
Oh, you're shoving the top off? You can't. It's celestial magic
No.
is stopping you.
I
Can I attempt to dispel the
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah,
source of
you can.
magic?
Yeah, absolutely. Use your magic. Use your charisma plus
You gotta riz that thing.
yeah
up.
proficiency. you gonna
It's
open
horny
it,
jail. You gotta riz it
What?
open.
Oh my god!
Oh, what?
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 Orivian doesn't
12.
roll.
Oh no, that's enough to open it.
I thought
It's
you
a
said
yeah.
you
It's a minor lock.
had a bunch
Minor
of dice.
riz.
Are you not using any different ones? Do you want some of mine?
Jeez.
Do you want some fan roll dice?
These are fan roll dice.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
betrayed me.
All the ones that roll bad are not fan roll dice.
Yes, correct.
So you
I
are.
only ever use fan roll
Would
dice.
you like to use?
So now that I feel that it
a
is
D100?
unlocked,
Yeah.
Wait,
You
we're
open it?
letting out this scallywag?
I give you the option to leave, just
Why are we
FYI.
opening this?
that is a minor infraction. That'd be fine.
What if he is indecent? There are young eyes here.
There's a bunch of indecent
Kinda the
people
same.
here too.
And then
Metaphor.
a head pops up of a goblin with long green hair and like mummy-like wraps around it.
Why, hello.
Verity
there.
Veil, Sickle Sight.
Oh! Yeah, he gets up and shakes your hand very excitedly.
Why did we open this?
I don't know.
He seems like a good guy.
He says, "Hello!
What's your
Hi.
name?
Thank you for releasing me. Oh, my name is Peter Beater.
And that's why you were in the box?
I need sleep.
No.
I'd like to put him back in the box.
Please, ouch.
Sorry.
You're good. No,
You
don't
actually hurt him?
Are you okay?
He
You cut
stabbed me.
yourself?
Yeah, a little bit of a
bleeding?
nick there. I was expecting to be stabbed by steel. Sorry.
Expect you to throw your hand back. Are you okay?
Yeah, be careful with swords.
How dare you walk into my sword?
Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah,
Except you can play D&D at home.
It'll
Do
probably
that.
bleed in a second.
It's okay.
We can, the show must
Bleed,
go
but
on.
don't worry about it. Go on.
Hey, ow, 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 ow. Hey, be careful with that.
DM just took bludgeoning
I know, piercing.
That's piercing
Oh,
damage.
definitely piercing.
Maybe slashing.
slashing damage.
Anyway, I am the bastard of the Underdark. You probably know my father. He was a goblin master, Bater, and my mother was a powerful archwizard, Sharon. These nuts. I got stuck in horny jail for 2 millennia. Thank you for framing.
Everybody's
welcome.
around me giggling, and I'm just sitting here like, why is it so funny?
So,
Can I go now?
Well, I didn't.
All right, Mr. Beater.
No, he used to be doing my father.
no.
Please call me Peter.
But his first name was Bater.
Oh.
His name is Peter Beater Bater.
And say that 10 times fast.
But anyway, I gotta get back to the undead comedy scene.
Ooh, where's that?
How are you going to get there?
I think I'll walk.
We're on an island.
Well, I'll have to figure it out, I guess. I got friends in high places.
How high?
Pretty high.
there?
No. He throws around his green hair.
Do you know how to get to the Neverlight Grove?
I don't know jack shit about this place, but I can give you my 5-minute set
Go for it.
Yes.
for a prize.
Well,
What's the
Set of
price?
what?
What's the prize?
You gotta listen first.
no, you have to tell us the price first.
I think
So the prize.
Oh,
prize.
oh, oh.
That prize.
Oh, okay.
Prize.
I like prizes.
Plus, I deserve to be listened to because you stabbed me. So you listen then?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay, and afterwards I'll get this looked at. And maybe get some Wingstop. I mean, rapid fire pizza. Okay, ready? Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a
Not
seat.
Not sponsored.
He snapped his fingers and you all sitting down.
Yeah.
And like those comedy lounge chairs with like they're all the high ones.
Yeah.
With the high,
Like the bar table.
yeah, the bar tables.
Sure.
With drinks on them.
I'm cool. From this guy,
I'm good. I pretend to drink and just on my shoulder.
I'm not gonna drink that.
I give it just a little sip.
I look
Okay,
up
it
at
tastes
the drink,
great. It tastes
and then
great.
I go to
It's like a
take
sangria.
it, and then I like make eye contact with Verity and Nella, and then I pull my hands back and I don't take it.
Yeah.
I
Oh, you're not gonna drink alcohol?
I learned my lesson to not
Yeah. So
eat
not
and
just
drink random things that I
Yeah.
see that people tell me to eat and drink.
drink the whole thing.
Great. You feel like you're ready for a show.
Awesome.
Great.
All right. Hey, welcome to the Luben Squeeze Comedy Club. Thanks for having me. Free drinks are on the house. Let's get warmed up. Here's one for you. Everyone good to be here? Now it's time to go.
We're kind of here against our wills.
You can go anytime. I'm ready to leave.
no, give us a set.
Okay, all right. So here's one for you. What's the worst combination of illnesses in the Forgotten Realms?
That sounds dangerous.
I say it's maze mind with diarrhea. You're running, but you can't remember where.
Oh.
You know, it's not easy being a goblin. One day, I decided to go to my childhood shack. I asked the goblins living there if I could come inside because I was feeling nostalgic. But they refused and slammed the door in my face. My parents are the worst. But it's not just my parents. Even my relatives like to tease me at weddings for being single. Can you believe that? They'll say things like, "You'll be next." Well, they stopped that once I started doing the same to them at funerals. Ba-dum-tsh.
I see why he was in jail.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Anyway, I'll never forget my grandpa fucker's last words to me just before he died. "Why are you shaking that ladder so hard, you little punk?" Yeah, poor guy. Accident insurance is good, though. All right. So, I also visited my brother in his new cave. He told me to make myself at home, so I kicked him out. I hate visitors. I also live there now. Oh, and he had a book of magic items on his shelf. Did you know that you don't need a ring of feather falling to jump off a tower? You only need a ring of feather falling to jump off a tower twice. All right? Yeah, okay. And today, I asked his magic mirror, "Mirror, why am I still single?" And it just kept showing my own reflection. Weird, right?
Mystery.
Truly
Wait, what's this? The cleric who just helped me understand grief just died. He was so good, I don't even care. All right, got one more for you. A tiefling was drinking a blood wine when somebody thunked on the ground, and the barkeeper screamed, "Does anyone know CPR?" And the tiefling yelled, "I know the entire alphabet!" And everyone laughed, except for one person. Who died. And here's a joke. Everyone wants to hear the one that got me in Horny jail. You sure you want to hear it?
Yeah,
I still don't know
I
what
think
horny
we
jail
do.
is, but sure.
Are you sure?
I think we do.
Okay. What comes after 69? Mouthwash. And that's a wrap, folks. Thanks for coming to the Luben Squeeze. I'll be here to the end of time. I'm a half mummy.
You worked at the Luben Squeeze and they arrested you for that?
It was I did my whole set in Celestia and they hated it.
You were on tour.
The world's tour.
Was this? This is a meta question.
Yeah.
You've just been meaning to do this for a long time, haven't you? I'm not. I love it.
As a prize, take this rod. Oh, you gonna take it?
Everybody else seems to
magical
be
rod.
afraid of anything he hands out, so.
It casts Magic Mouth. But to invoke, it's a really good spell actually. To invoke it, you must say the name of the great wizard, Isaac Dick. And that's all.
Wow. Incredible set.
No notes.
That was not Oleander. That was out of character because Oleander doesn't understand
Yeah.
any of these jokes.
He doesn't
Did the
know
rod
what's
itself have a
happening.
name?
It's a rod of Isaac.
Yeah.
Isaac
Got it.
Dick.
Missed.
You said that so slowly, I didn't understand it. Can you say it a little faster?
Isaac Dick say what?
What?
Yeah, okay.
And it casts Magic Mouth.
What? It has Magic Mouth. It's actually a really good spell, yeah. You can put anything in the Magic Mouth. So,
Anything?
Happening.
okay. All right, well, I'm going to see to my injuries now. Thank you very much for coming to Beta Beta's Super Show.
Thank
It
you for
was
sharing
excellent.
your comedy gold.
I'm so glad I let you out.
Oh, nice. Okay. Are you
I
actually
invite
doing
you
that?
to my court.
Yes.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Would you like to join the team?
No, I must go see my father.
Give our regards to Master Bader.
Sorry. I will. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet you all. He shakes around his big green hair, floppy hair.
Is he basically the goblin version of Fabio?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Until next time. And he wraps the bandages really tight, farts, and then disappears.
So very goblinish of him.
All right.
That was incredible.
No notes. Bravo.
Bravo.
Absolute cinema.
Can we keep the horny jail though?
We keep the horny
It
jail.
disappears. It goes back up to Celestia.
Aw.
They need that back there. It went. My planet needs me.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, that happened. Yeah, we have the rod of the great wizard.
No.
The Rod of Isaac.
Yes, the rod of Isaac.
Mr. Isaac.
You have to say the whole name when I use the spell.
Yeah.
I get it.
Okay.
You just have to shout Isaac Dick.
And then I have a magic mouth.
Yes, you do.
I really did almost take that spell. I feel like I have the description somewhere.
So,
that was interesting.
Nella,
Yes.
now that we've had our entertainment for the morning, do you see the tracks still?
Yeah, they washed up overnight with the water, and you can see them leading away.
Oh yeah, they're right over there, leading away.
Alrighty. Everybody hop in the
We have saw our boat, right?
boat.
The mushroom boat. Right, we're all feeling better. Laughter's the best medicine.
Oh, your exhaustion's
always
cured.
is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, what if we had 2 levels?
Yeah,
you
but it's
slept,
cured,
though.
cured. You got a
You
comedy
slept
show.
in a comedy show.
Well, you got one from overnight and one from the comedy show.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Laughter's
fun.
the best
Incredible.
medicine.
Yep.
No,
Alright.
medicine's the best medicine, but then laughter's also very good for you.
Yes. Everybody in the boat.
Done.
Okay.
I'm
in the
in the
boat then?
Yes.
All right, you get back. The current takes you lazily down to, yeah, you have no problem getting there, to the edge of another beach. But in front of you, you can see kind of jutting up is a kind of semi-hidden, very enchanted place, strangely alien, but also very beautiful. You're in, we can only imagine, is Neverlight Grove. You see mushroom forests everywhere. There's like little homes dotting the trees and all the wildlife here. And everything is illuminated with a very colorful bioluminescent pattern. And in the middle, there's a mushroom tower, very regal-looking mushroom tower jutting up, and it's like in a magical bubble.
It's beautiful.
That's really
Is this
pretty.
where you live?
No, I have never been to the Feywilds or the Feydark.
But you're the queen.
Everyone be careful, there are probably traps.
Well, I've, governed from afar. They probably had a proxy in my place.
What does that mean?
Did I use the right word for that? Yes, somebody who's there ruling for me when I wasn't here.
Like a governor.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I grew up in Baldur's Gate.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Did
What's that have to do with the
all
governor?
the first night we hung out?
So I'll beach
Okay.
the boat.
Shroom. Yeah.
Indeed.
And just by chance, are the rabbit tracks heading towards that palatial shroom?
They are.
They are. In fact, as you take a closer look towards that, those dark spores you saw before in the forest, they're swirling everywhere. No one else can see them but you. but they don't seem to be going towards the mushroom tower because it has that protective shield around it.
Well, it seems like this is a bad, cursed place, except for that bubble, which is probably where we need to go anyways. So let's go in there before you guys get exhausted again.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And I'll just kind of lead the way and walk over to it.
Okay. You go through and you enter the Neverlight Grove. There's Myconid.
We found it!
You did. There's a sign that says
I like your welcome to.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. There's Myconids everywhere, but they all seem kind of distant and a little manic.
Same.
Probably the spores.
Yeah, for sure.
The curse. They've been waiting for their true queen. That's me.
Do you think that the whatever sort of blight is happening here is related to what happens to you, or?
Oh, well, it says, Oblivion rises from the mist, and only the true sovereign can save us now. So it's probably that I'm going to save it now.
Well, you are kind of already a balance of life
and death.
Death, so.
I'm pretty poetic, aren't I? Yes, I think I'll be able to cure them. As I walk towards the bubble.
And all you hear in the rapport spores, like that's how Myconids communicate essentially, is the day of joy is nigh. Rejoice in the true union that will meld us all. The sovereign is getting married. And they kind of like just these kind of words.
Are we
hear
hearing
that too?
that? Because
Is that
we're
right?
Yeah, through Nella, yes.
Maybe I
So
have a
who's-
brother.
Who's
That you're getting married to?
Yeah.
No, he's getting married.
No, but who are you getting married to?
Is this
I'm
Game
not
of
kidding.
Thrones?
Wait,
Ah,
what exactly is marriage?
It's when two people
can't get into
tie a
that.
knot.
All right, walk forward.
Like
I might
literally?
be talking about you.
Sure.
Can I go up to... Yeah.
Have you considered that since you are supposed to be the queen, that you might, by announcing yourself, have chosen now to be getting married to someone who you don't know by taking part in this whole monarchy thing?
Then I'll change the rules. Then I walk up to the bubble.
Okay.
A very regal.
Knock, knock.
Okay. When you touch it, a little door opens.
Correct. Come, my court.
I'm right behind you.
Everyone going in?
You walk,
Okay.
walk in, I guess.
You enter this palatial mushroom.
Correct. Your princess is in another castle.
And inside, you saw, everyone was able to see the figure from before, the person who introduced himself as Myconid, approaches you with a retinue of kind of royal Myconid guards. And she's holding a little rabbit in her hands.
Is it a half-rotten rabbit?
Sadly, yes.
Okay.
So you've never...
What?
It's the
It's a
rabbit.
half-rotten rabbit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And they all walk towards you and your, what'd you call them?
My court.
Your court, yes. And they all bow. And the one who calls herself Acidia says, Princess Sylvana,
I thought I was queen.
daughter of the sovereign Fungusho Lumisporus, welcome home.
Say. Okay, so I'm the prince.
I got you, buddy.
I really thought I was...
What was that name again?
I thought it was the queen.
Sylvana.
No,
I
the other
wrong?
one.
No, the other one.
Her
Could you say it
father.
again for me?
Fungusho Lumisporus.
Fungusio.
Fungusho Lumisporus.
What's my last name? Lipre.
Lumisporus, like Lumisporus. Like luminous.
Lumi Sporus.
Lumisporus, yes.
The Lumi spores.
Well, we'll see if I actually take that name. I don't know about that, but yeah. Right, well, I don't know him, but I know that rabbit.
Yes, I sent him to guide you.
Ah, that makes sense now. Is he
His
going-
name is Flume Whisker.
Oh, well, that's cute.
He looks like he said better days.
Yeah.
Yes. The corruption is spreading.
Seems like I'm here to save.
For now, yes. The berry won't last forever.
Oh.
I know you have much you probably want to discuss, but our lands are currently in danger.
How can we help?
Indeed.
Right, I thought I was the queen.
Oh, you're the princess. The sovereign still lives. Kind of.
Kind of?
Right, okay.
Okay.
How was it loaded?
Circle back to that.
She doesn't laugh. That's just me at the DM. I'll keep it as brief as I can. Your father, the
Oh,
sovereign.
no. The man who I share DNA with.
The man you share DNA with has grown very old. He lacks the strength to keep the lands of Ramicos safe. He can no longer spread his spores. It is in...
Sorry.
That was on you.
You walked right into that one.
It is in this time that the title of sovereign will be passed on to his children. But he only has one surviving daughter, with whom he had no connection with to continue his lineage.
Did he have other surviving children who are no longer surviving?
They're all dead, yes. Instead of advocating then to the community, he grew more and more belligerent, angered by his waning power, and his hubris resorted to inviting the demon queen of fungi into our domain to proctor a deal. Zugtmoy.
Zooked
So all
This is
of
one of the
his,
act- This is one of the.
all of his other children died.
Is this one of the like Fey gods?
No, this is actually one of the demon lords.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that
Demon?
runs one of the. Yeah.
Demon Lord. What's the Demon Lord's name again?
Zuckerberg.
Is that
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg,
How do you
the
spell
demon
that?
lord?
M-A-R-K.
Zuggtmoy.
I'm just gonna start.
Zugaturi.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Z-U-G-G.
ZUGG here.
Ziggy.
This is, I don't know if you can see this.
Demon
Oh.
Ziggy.
Oh my.
Hey, baby. Sorry.
Yeah, Zugtmoy. Yeah, one of the main demon lords. And when
Can you spell it? One?
Zuggtmoy, one of the main big demon lords in the abyss.
T-O-M-Y.
And that's when you hear Alco
No,
Ray like hiss.
Moy.
Yeah,
T-M-O.
TMOY.
Oh,
Why?
I misread them.
And if you've taken any classes on like demonology, or like like abyssal or lower plane species and gods, you would know.
Oh, yeah.
So let me get this straight. Your king gets very sick, can't rule. His children all die. Haven't moved past that yet. Then, instead of abdicating, he invites the demon queen
Yes. Sadly.
to rule in his place.
No. In fact, it's worse.
Oh,
He wants to become what you can imagine would be a fungal lich. So just when
know anything
demons
about
demons are the ways you become a lich. Usually you proctor a deal with a demon, that's how you become a lich. As a lich, he would live forever. Of course, he would no longer be himself, but the demon queen was eager to take him up on his offer.
Of course she was.
Right. But there's more, because in truth, she wants access to these lands, and by extension, something far more sinister. The Living Gate.
What's that?
What's the
What I
living
know
gate?
about that?
What?
What I know about
No,
that?
I know
No.
about that. No. Okay.
What is that?
The Living Gate is a portal to the far realms located below Ramicos. It's currently dormant, but it's stirring due to the meteor. The Demon Queen wants to open it to fully unleash further chaos onto the realms. She desires destruction, purely for its own sake, not for rebirth or renewal. If she melds with Funguscio, she will open it, destroying our homes forevermore.
How can we stop her?
Well, the melding, I guess you understand it perhaps as a wedding, between Funguscio and Zogtmoy is tonight. If the two are bonded in this demonic ceremony, Zogtmoy will gain dominion over this realm. She's already started spreading her seeds, her spores. Yes.
Sorry.
Spreading.
What if we just kill Funguscio?
That's an option.
Or Zook.
Like right now, before they can do
But-
anything.
But then wouldn't Nella have to stay here?
No, she doesn't have to do anything she doesn't want to do.
That's
We
right.
could just convince him to abdicate to his daughter.
Yes, you could do that, or force him, or you're.
We're crashing
well,
wedding either
either way,
way.
if we did that option, which I'm not saying no to, then the Demon Queen would still be here, right?
Well, she's got nobody to merge with, so it sounds like she can't open the gate on her own.
Yes.
Problem solved. Regis
Yeah, but
said.
I'd
But the
still be
demon will
here.
search for another host.
Exactly, right? So she'd find another host, so
A host named Nella.
Quite possibly.
Got it.
I am a pretty host. So,
We need to kill and exorcise the demon.
makes
That
sense
seems
to
to
me.
solve all of the problems.
Is Funguccio
It's certainly one way of doing
here?
it.
No. He's already made his way to Shadow Cendrione.
Well,
For the
maybe
melding.
we all get dressed up for a wedding then.
I still have my little.
We crash the wedding, we kill the demon, and I become queen. Yes.
It's great. We'll already be dressed up for your coronation.
On that note,
And Funguccio abdicates.
you will have to. You'll have to convince him.
Great.
Or kill him, I suppose. The natural course of things.
Either way is fine.
Have you ever met him?
No,
Are you?
I haven't, so I'd like to go to this wedding though.
Of course. I will say that. If you do plan to become the sovereign, I have one recommendation. That you acquire the crown of Ramicos, the sign of the lineage, before you leave. You don't have to, but it will give you great power if you do.
That sounds nice.
It's actually super busted.
Where is that? Time to get it before the wedding.
It waits until tonight, yes, you have plenty of time to do some things, if you'd like, or you can just go.
I think we have to get you that crown.
Yes, correct.
Okay?
The princess needs her crown.
That's true.
You saying that we have to go get that before we go to Funguccio is what you're saying?
Yes,
No, I'm not saying that.
we do.
Or, well, we should.
Well, if it has a lot of power, it might help us in the demon.
we can. Is that.
You can, yes,
Okay.
you can. if you'd
It would,
like to
I
do
think
that.
it would help us with the fight against the demon to have a powerful
It certainly sounds that way.
crown.
Let's go get you a crown.
Yay!
I think you look really pretty with that.
Thank you. I just think that as well.
You know this is a slippery slope, right? As long as we're on the same page.
Basidia,
Yes.
where is this crown?
You'll need to speak with Rasharu, our remaining loyal protector. He's out in the groves. You find him in just a moment, in the northern terraces.
Great.
You risk your lives for sharing this information with us, do you not?
We risk our lives anyway.
Fair enough.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for coming back
I
home.
become sovereign and will give you a raise.
Appreciate that. I don't need a raise, though. We don't deal in money.
Great, because I have none.
Just rebirth. And protecting the lands.
I have a lot of money.
Yes, we know you do.
Wait, you do have a lot of money.
You guys are all rich. Nella's poor.
You can
You can
have
give
some
her
of my
that, by the way,
money.
Dave.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Some of my money.
That's very nice. All right, let's go see him.
Okay,
Keeper of the crown.
good luck. Thank
you.
you. Do you leave the palace then?
Following the princess.
Okay. You want to go straight then over here? Go to talk with Rasharu?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to the northern terraces. They overlook a lot of the grove. And you see a heavily armored Myconid. He's wearing like a almost like samurai-looking armor. It's like
Cool.
chameleon. So it's you kind of blending into his surroundings. He's doing like Overwatch on like a giant leaf. he doesn't seem. He's very focused. Doesn't seem to respond.
I'm gonna walk up and start examining his armor.
Okay.
Excuse
Okay.
me,
He does turn to look at you strangely.
sir.
He looks back.
Hello.
And he jumps down and bows very deeply.
Oh, too kind.
Princess Savannah.
Call me Princess Nella. That's the name I grew up with.
I can't. The lands have given you your name. It takes some time to make a change.
Great. Well, change starts with the first step.
How can I help you?
Basidia said that you had some information about my crown.
The crown of Ramicos, yes. We had no choice but to take it from Funguccio when he started to go mad. We hid it in the one place he would not be able to access. Inside the belly of a Jabberwocky.
And you will retrieve it for us.
Good sir. Yes. In the name of
put
the
it
queen.
Basidia had it under her control, but the corruption has made it gone mad as well. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. The crown cannot be retrieved. The creature is invulnerable to any damage except from a beheading slice of a Vorpal sword, as says the poem.
Ching! Do we have one?
Would you
He's
happen
looking
to
for
have
one.
that Vorpal sword?
No, do not.
It's supposed to be somewhere around here. Is that what you learned? Secretly?
Yes.
Oh, is that the sword you were looking for?
Oh,
Indeed it is.
2 birds, 1 monster head.
Okay.
Okay, so we find the sword, and then we find the Jabberwocky, and then we find Funguscio.
So you're looking for something then?
We're looking for that sword. We use the sword to kill the beast, to take the crown out of the stomach, and with the crown we go to the wedding, and then we have a new queen.
He thinks for a minute. Something shiny fell near here, into the forest of illusion, just a few days ago.
That's oddly specific,
Probably it then.
but could you show us the way?
I cannot.
Why is it called the Forest of Illusion?
I think that's a good question.
It's not as it seems.
Well,
You must reach the inner sanctum.
okay.
Oh, actually, you've met with Tasha before, right?
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
She gave me her broom.
Do you know who the sword belongs to?
I do.
Well, then there would be a way to trace its resonance.
Indeed.
And he claps his hands for a moment, and a cute little blue mushroom comes waddling in. It's a mushroom, and it has 2 like little fungal shoes.
2 little feet.
Yes, exactly.
And
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
you.
Yes. He gives you a piece of parchment.
You're so cute. Look at you.
The dream cap spores can enhance resonance, lead you to where you want to go. If this thing is truly what you say it is.
Perfect.
Take the spores from the dream cap,
Thank
and
you.
you'll create a map on the parchment.
Indeed. Arcana, or
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to take the spores and...
Okay, you immediately fall asleep. You walk up next to the mushroom, and you just fall to the ground and sleep. You see him hold the parchment, he literally just like falls asleep.
Is it supposed to do that?
That seems
Yes.
less than productive.
Yeah, it's
Is he okay?
it's a tricky process. They put you to sleep when you get close.
Will it react differently to me?
You can try.
Do. Take the spores.
You take the spores.
Put it on the paper.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll tap him.
Oh, you wake up. Yeah, with a tap. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you've also met with Tasha before.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see like a path resonating
I love
to
a
the forest
path.
of illusion, and it shoots up kind of in a beam of light from like the center.
A waypoint.
Yes. Yes.
That's the way.
Do
Then
we
all the
see
rest of
this,
us
or-
can see this as well, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Through Nella. Yeah.
And are you gonna come with us, big strong man?
I have to overwatch. There's not many people here left that aren't under Zophamoid's control.
That's fair and noble. All right. Just us then, guys. All right, here we go.
Is that what it looks like when you see the path?
Oh, shoot, sorry.
No, the paths that I see are like flickering and golden.
What? Cool.
Interesting.
And sometimes they look like footprints, like of the person or creature that we're following. So, let's go. Thank you so much for all of your help.
I'll be here once you retrieve the sword.
Great. Goodbye, little mushroom.
Are there other people around the town? Is that?
They're all crazed.
Oh, nobody else is like sane.
They've all been affected by the
okay,
spores.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a big show of how much work you're doing for these people, loudly, but they all seem to
I
be
am working
a
tired.
little bit.
Yes.
I was gonna do some PR, but they seem to not maybe be receptive to that.
Another time then.
On we go.
We should continue onward.
So we'll
To
start
that
kind of
pillar of light then.
pillar of light and I'll wave goodbye to...
Okay. He just
To the
nods and
sword.
jumps back onto his leave for Overwatch.
Take a few notes about his armor.
Oh, sure. Okay. Ooh, you maybe recreate something like that, actually. That's pretty cool.
Okay, and we'll start to walk.
Okay. You walk through the cultivated stretch of wilderness here in the fungal colony until you get to this forest of illusion. It's kind of like on the eastern side of the terraces. And it's like pale cream and beige stalks that grow thick and tall make up this forest.
It's quite beautiful.
It is.
Indeed, it is.
Are you excited to see your home? Well, I guess it's not your home, but, you know.
No, I like being in charge, but I don't want to stay here.
You not like it?
That was beautiful. But I can't stay here.
Well, yeah, because that would mean you can't spend more time with us.
Right. Right.
What?
Oh,
you go ahead. Yeah.
Orivian.
Yes, Verity.
Usually we have a pretty thorough vetting process. In
Is that
Sickle
so?
You missed the contract era.
Yeah, you do. It had a little moment. Before we get you this sword that can slice through a Jabberwocky, maybe you can tell us a little bit more about yourself.
That's fair.
Where did you come from, perhaps, and what sort of missions do you take on for... What?
No, I said nothing.
Nothing. We weren't doing a bit.
Okay.
One more time.
What? Nah, I don't know. You just taught some stuff.
Where'd you come from?
Well, I'm an open book, but only with specific questions.
How did you come into the employ of Tasha?
I wouldn't say that she's my employer per se, but, well, when I... How do I put this? I arrived in the Feywilds, filled with rage and power, but no clear direction. And she helped me channel that.
Tasha's pretty cool.
Why were you full of rage and power?
Ask that.
It's very personal for the second question, but because I had recently lost my brothers.
Sorry to hear that.
Yes. And when I tried to save them, well, my father didn't like that very much. And chose not to help me.
My father's also not great, so...
Sounds like, yes, we have a terrible club here.
My father's a very powerful man.
I was getting that vibe.
Who's your dad?
You're very powerful, too.
That's for another day.
Is his name Fungucio?
Are we related?
So at this point, you're walking through the forest of illusions, and it's very luminescent. There's like a very shimmering aura in the distance, and you talking to yourselves and look at each other, and you start to become a little bit different looking, like your face and body become more like square-like a lot, and then you start to hear some strange sounds, and you hear and yes, you are. And froglets. And you find yourself adjacent to like this magic road circuit made of rainbows, like zigzagging up around everywhere. It's an enchanted field, and there's these strange wooden contraptions zooming by, these Myconids in weird little different colored dresses.
Demonetized with this?
No, we don't, because it's Noble Demon. I see you.
Jonathan's a noble demon.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the Zelda music.
And there's a zoom, zoom, and finally there's a, and like a whole group of them get to like the starting line essentially. But one is wearing all red and like red overalls, like a red hat with a Z. Jumps up and says, "Yahoo!" It jumps in front of you.
Quick question.
Yeah,
Is this actually happening?
you tell me.
No, I don't mean from that standpoint.
He's saying if we're imagining it.
Is this something happening to our
Who's
minds?
to say?
This is a force of illusion.
Because I'm immune to any mind affecting stuff.
Oh, it looks like it's happening.
Okay. So I trust this is real.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Excuse
All right.
me, your sovereign princess needs you.
How can I help you?
I'm looking for a shiny sword for my feathered friend.
Looking for that full of light.
Oh yes. You can go inside, but first, let's see the sanctum. You have to win.
I think I'm gonna have to sit this one out. I get too motion sick.
Incredible.
I plan to. Do I win automatically because I'm the princess?
That's just for us.
We don't have to come here and race. It's just for, fun. Woohoo!
This isn't
Alright,
fun.
so I plan to
Hey,
go.
I'm gonna-
So if I win, I get to go in the inner sanctum
Yeah.
and get the sword.
Where the shiny is, yes.
Great.
I'm gonna go over to one of the carts and look at it.
Yeah.
This is confusing. How does this work?
All right, so Zara explains everything. Put these between you two. So
Are we
we're
doing,
about
like,
to do
in
some
double
Mario
dash,
Kart.
or are we gonna be the
Sorry.
same?
No, you have your own.
my own.
Sorry,
you have your own